Assalamu alaikum, and a very warm welcome to you. Today, we're going to dive into something really profound, a divine blueprint for faith that we can find in just 2 verses of the Quran. So let's find out what they can teach us, together. So we're going to focus on 2 big ideas that just jump right out of these verses. Incredible clarity and, this deep, profound patience. And we'll see how these 2 pieces of the puzzle fit together to build a real foundation for a life of faith.
Which, really, brings us to the big question for today's explainer. I mean, how does a sacred text, revealed all those centuries ago, give us such a clear and, frankly, relevant blueprint for our lives right now? Let's unpack that.
Okay, so our journey starts at the very beginning, with the foundation itself, which is laid out perfectly for us in verse 113. And this first part of the blueprint, it's all about one thing, the clarity of the message.
The verse from Surah Ta-Ha reads, "Thus we have detailed the Quran so that you may warn with it and it may serve as a reminder for the believers." Did you catch that? The emphasis is right there on the word detailed. Right away, that tells you something crucial. This message isn't meant to be confusing or vague. It's presented with real, intentional precision.
But wait, it gets even deeper when you look at the original Arabic. The word is fasalna. And that doesn't just mean detailed. It's more like we have explained it clearly with every single detail laid out. So what that's saying is, nothing is by accident. The stories, the laws, the way it's all put together, it's all designed on purpose for us to understand.
So you have to ask, why all this focus on clarity? Well, it turns out this crystal clear message actually has a dual purpose. It's designed to speak to 2 different kinds of people in 2 totally different ways. And here you can see that duality broken down. See, on one side, it's a warning. For those who are heedless or doing wrong, it's so clear. There's no room for excuses or misunderstandings. But then, for believers, it's something else entirely. It's a powerful reminder that reinforces and strengthens the faith they already have. So it's this incredible thing that's both a wake-up call and a warm embrace, all at once.
All right, so if that was the what, the super clear, detailed message, then what comes next is the how. Verse 114 gives us the actual instructions for how we're supposed to live with this message, and it all kicks off with one powerful idea: patience.
And here's that instruction. So be patient for the decision of your Lord, and do not obey any sinner or ingrate among them, and remember the name of your Lord morning and evening. Now, what's just incredible about this is that this command, this advice, it was given directly to the prophet himself, peace be upon him. That just goes to show you this is a universal principle for every single one of us.
And it's so easy to read that and think it's just one big instruction. But it's not. If you actually break it down, what you find is this amazing, practical, 3-part spiritual discipline that literally anyone can follow.
So let's take a look at these 3 pillars, one by one. First up, be patient. This is a huge reminder that guidance isn't something we can force or rush. It's a divine process, and we have to trust that process. Second, avoid corrupt influence. It's a very clear instruction, right? Protect your moral compass. Don't just follow anyone, especially those who are sinful or ungrateful. And number 3, remember your Lord. That constant daily connection, that's what builds our spiritual strength, our moral backbone. So you've got patience, discernment, and remembrance. It's a whole framework for life right there.
Okay, so we've looked at the clear message and we've looked at the path of patience. Now let's put it all together, because this is where the blueprint stops being just an idea and becomes a real, practical guide for life.
So what did we learn? First, that the Quran is deliberately, intentionally clear. We saw that even the prophet himself was told to be patient and humble. We learned that faith isn't passive. It requires you to be vigilant, to guard yourself against negative influences. And that a consistent spiritual discipline is absolutely key to staying connected. Basically, the whole path boils down to this powerful trio: patience, discernment, and remembrance.
And really, that brings us to the heart of it all. This clear, detailed message from Allah and the patient, disciplined path we're supposed to walk, they aren't 2 separate things. They're like 2 sides of the same coin. They have to work together to create a faith that's not just strong, but balanced and resilient.
So, I want to leave you with one final thought to reflect on. In the world we live in today, with all the noise, all the distractions pulling us in a million directions, what does this timeless balance of divine clarity and our own human patience really mean for us? How can we use this blueprint to find real, genuine guidance in our own lives right now? It's a powerful question and one worth carrying with you,